everybody, welcome to Wednesday. Yes, it's still chilly outside, so still got to bundle up and stay warm, but we're going to stay warm with some headlines. Yeah, I drew a pretty little picture on this one because chocolate salami. Chocolate salami, that's it, that's the headline, chocolate salami. I'm very marginally intrigued, but mostly very confused. Chocolate salami. I think you lost me on the salami part because I can't picture or think of the two flavors coming together. You needed to come up with something else. We get what you're doing. You're making a roll of chocolate with some nuts and some other things in it, and you're calling it chocolate salami, but I think you needed to call it something else because right now it's a no. Wow. I brought these cards in myself. Somehow she was able to get to them and put some weights in them because they're just dropping like flies. All right, moving right along to Colts, the NFL team, the Colts. Sorry, Clayton. Signs 44-year-old grandfather Phillip Rivers. And when you're seeing this, Phillip Rivers possibly has already made his debut and more than likely suffered a loss to the Seahawks, although not his fault. In his defense, the Seahawks defense is pretty dang amazing. And of course, I'm recording this before the game has actually been played, so the Seahawks could have lost. I mean, who knows? Phillip Rivers could have just had that not fluke game because the dude's good, but it's been 4 years since the dude's been in the league, and I'm sure he stayed in good shape and stuff, but yeah. So anyway, interesting that, I almost got her foot. Way up there and danced right down the kid. Anyway, moving along to, I'm a pastry expert. Here's exactly how I build a holiday cookie box that lasts for days. Let me be clear right here with you, Mr. or Mrs. Expert. If your cookie box is lasting for days, if the cookies are lasting for days, they're not that good because nobody's eating them. A cookie box, if the cookies are good, they're not going to last for a day. People are going to blow right through them. So, Mr. Expert, why do my cards keep going straight down? I mean, why do the cookies stay in the box? Because nobody's liking them that much. Cookies should not stay in the box because everyone's eating them so much. Who's the expert now? Moving right along to going back into the fully functioning and returned bearded past. What's that?
Hey everybody, how y'all doing out there? It's Wednesday, the 17th. We are, what's that, seven days away from Christmas Eve. Wow. See, I knew my math, kind of. So let's go ahead and get to it, guys. Let's go back in the bearded past with Zach. Today we had 1777. This was a huge event that took place. France finally recognized the United States as an independent country. Once they did this, they were able to supply us the aid, the naval blockade. They would run guns for us here, and essentially it was their naval blockade that allowed us to win the big battle at Yorktown. This was, like I said, really big deal. The French weren't going to get involved, but once they recognized us, then they got involved, and it was great from there. I mean, you guys know we had General Lafayette. He was a French advisor for the American Revolutionary Army, and there's actually statues of him on the East Coast. I believe in Boston, there's a statue of Lafayette somewhere. And then, like I said, they had the blockade during Yorktown, which, if you don't know what a blockade is, that is naval ships surrounding the port entry, and it didn't allow for British to reinforce, to feed, to get more ammunition to their soldiers that were being sieged by the revolutionaries at the time. Also too on today, we had, oh man, you guys, I had all these pre-going. We had the Wright brothers, 1903. Today is the day the Wright Flyer was flown at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. So this was the first controlled powered. It was heavier than air flight in the Wright Flyer is what it was called. And this was at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. And so obviously huge deal. We're flying, right? Up until then, I mean, heck, the wheel had been out for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, and now all of a sudden here we are flying. So also too on today, in 1938, you had Otto Hahn discovers nuclear fission. Now I talked about this last week. Remember, this was just a little bit of a prelude to setting up the nuclear energy, which of course turned into nuclear weapons. These were German scientists, and like I said, this is why they had the V-1 rockets, the V-2 rockets, and were so dangerous, and their scientists were so coveted after World War II. But on this date in 1938, that is the day that happened. I'm going to do a fourth one today for all you magazine readers out there. 1892, the first issue of Vogue magazine is out. All right, guys, have a good one.
Austin's movie review. All right, what kind of holiday special has he got for us this day to go? Because we only got a little bit left. We got, what, one more of these before he's got to tell us, before we're kind of done watching holiday movies for a minute. So let's see what Austin's got right here.
Hi everyone, it's me, Austin, and today is my birthday.
Happy birthday! Woo! I hope you're hungry. You should see that toast. I couldn't even get it through the door.
Yep, today is my birthday. I know, a December birthday, how crazy. Yeah, I know. My birthday is like 8 days until Christmas, which means there's a lot of celebrations going on. And no singing will be required because I've already had enough singing here in my ear for one day. Besides, I'm gonna need some Tylenol after that. Anyway, today I'm going to review to you a movie that is 35 just as I am 25. This is a classic I think we've all grown up on. This is from 1990, starring the one and only Macaulay Culkin. Ladies and gentlemen, Home Alone. Now, I know what you're thinking. What is the plot of Home Alone? Well, Home Alone basically is the story of one Kevin McAllister, who pretty much is caught in the middle of a crazy Christmas where basically his whole family is off to Paris for the holidays, and one thing leads to another, they oversleep, and eventually Kevin ends up home alone by himself. And well, when you're home alone, you probably would take every moment to really celebrate the fact that there is nobody there except you, and pretty much just have a good time. Eventually though, Kevin ends up in the crosshairs of a bunch of burglars who've been terrorizing the neighborhood, and it's up to him to pretty much put an end to their silly shenanigans. And from there, hijinks ensue. And really, Home Alone is a classic. Like, no matter how many times I watch it, I still get a good laugh. I still get caught up in it. It's just a fun movie. It's a lot of heart too, because really, a lot of the characters are charming and likable, and it does have a genuine heart, and it has some sweet moments that really have a nice balance in between a lot of the silly slapstick and other like funny moments in it, because it genuinely is funny. And really the writing works so well because it was written by John Hughes, who pretty much has done everything from classic teen films to Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, which I covered last month, and really like it's quality stuff. And Chris Columbus, who also directed stuff like the first two Harry Potter films and Mrs. Doubtfire, he helps pull it all together. Plus, I mean, you've got great performances from Macaulay Culkin as Kevin McAllister. You've got hilarious performances from Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern as both Harry Lime and Marvin Merchants, respectively. And for those classic cinema fans out there, yes, there is also a character called Harry Lime in The Third Man, starring Orson Welles. We'll talk about that some other time. You also got Catherine O'Hara, the late John Hurd. You got just a great cast in general, and a great score courtesy of John Williams. Like, really, you just got a recipe for just a magical holiday classic that 35 years later is still just fun to watch, even to this very day. So, do yourself a favor and go check out Home Alone. Yeah, Happy birthday to me.
Yay, happy birthday, Austin!
Yeah, oldie but goodie. It's almost like you can't. This is becoming one that you should probably just watch every year. It kind of like a fine wine. If you watch it once a year, it's good. It's just the jokes still land, the action's still good, even though you know what's going to happen. Yeah, the paint can's going to come flying and whack him in the face. You haven't seen it in a while. It's still good. Certain movies, the action and the jokes, they live on and on and on. Christmas Vacation is one of those. Scrooged is one of those. It goes on and on. There's many Christmas movies, holiday movies, just movies in general. And this is a good one. Macaulay Culkin, man, that guy, I actually have a lot of respect for. And he got this huge stardom when he was really, really young. Just massive stardom. And his parents didn't really take good care of kind of him and how that was all unfolding and the money and all that stuff, and really kind of screwed him up. And sadly, he went down a pretty tough path for a long time. And I don't think people really in holiday Hollywood thought too much of how he was going to do long term. But he's really done a good job kind of squaring himself back up, getting back into things. And there is talk, I don't know if it's real, of doing a new Home Alone. So with Macaulay Culkin and the original two characters, which I'm totally blanking on their names, sorry about that. But yeah, this is good. If you haven't watched it yet this year, go watch it. Home Alone. Thank you, Austin, for that one. Next up, this guy's kind of tough to take. Maybe if he gets enough maple syrup in him, lighten up a little bit. I don't know. I mean, Santa called last week and said he's going to be here and stuff, so here's Sparkles.
I'm still here, back again. What are you looking at? What? Take the look off your face. Hate gingerbread men. They don't even taste good. Nothing like a good old cup of maple syrup to get you going and get you cheerful and all ready for the holidays. So back to our naughty and nice list of the VCI and TCI staff. We covered that Carl person, Joe, and that little gnome, Ariana. All naughty. All naughty. We don't accept their little list and their wishes for Santa Claus. I've burned those. So next up, we've got Veronica. Now I'm going to be honest here. Veronica, she made the nice list. You know why? Because I helped make the list, and that is the grumpiest, most obnoxious person I know. She always picks on this guy named Clayton. I love it. She just makes his life miserable. So she made the nice list. And she makes cookies, and they're okay. They're okay. Yeah, you need some good cookies. All right, then we've got Gary. This guy has all this cheer and joy. You know what that means? He made the naughty list. Yeah, he always talks about video games and all this other stuff, and he's always smiling. We don't need that stuff around here. That is naughty. We need some gruffness, some toughness, some bitter cold, just like my heart. Oh, yeah. So, Gary, you made the naughty list. And then we have Little Miss Bubbly Personality herself, Eliza. Well, Eliza, you know why you're on the naughty list? Because you were supposed to report to the North Pole last month and you never showed. And I was sitting down here to find you little people under 5 feet tall. You just made the naughty list for not reporting to work. So put their little bubbly smiles away and you get back to work. Santa's looking for you. Who else do we got? Yeah. Zach. Now, Zach, I don't even know if I'm going to put you on a list yet. I haven't quite decided yet. And this isn't Zach Jones. He's on the nice list. Zach Wise. I think I'm going to put you on... You're on the bearded list. Yeah, you don't make either. So which kind of means you're going to be on the naughty list because you're trying to show up Santa in his beard. Nobody shows up the fat man in his beard, so you're on the naughty list. You thought you were going to get the nice list because of your beard. Heck no. Naughty list. And get those candy cane crumbs out of it. I saw them. All right. Who else do we have here? Oh, Jen. I'm scared of Jen. She's on the nice list, and we're just going to leave it at that. All right. So that's this week's naughty and nice list. Staff, I am watching you with my one eye. Yeah. So you need to be on your best behavior, or you're going to be on the naughty list. Do you guys understand? And quit this cheerfulness. I'm tired of hearing Christmas carols. We need some heavy metal, death metal, dwarf metal. All right, we'll see you guys next week to continue our naughty and nice list.
A naughty list? Really, Sparkles? I mean, come on, man. It's bad enough that you complain about everything to do with the holidays that you gotta go ahead and make that naughty list, which I think is really kind of Santa's job, not yours. Don't take it upon yourself unless you've been duly appointed to make the naughty list. Yeah, I think what your job should have to be is to be given the naughty list, and your job is to convert the naughty ones to the good ones. That's what you should have to do. Haha, learn your own lesson. So, moving right along from Sparkles, this is not very sparkly, to Would You Rather This or That Holiday Edition.
Hello everyone, I'm back with Would You Rather. Yes guys, I am back, finally! Sorry I haven't been available the last two Would You Rathers, but I am back now. And also, sorry my voice sounds a little raspy, but let's jump into today's Would You Rather, which is, would you rather meet Santa Claus or Frosty the Snowman? Let's see what other clients gotta say. Alright, let's see who we can find. Hey Hotshot, what's up?
What's up, LaBelle?
Would you rather meet Santa Claus or Frosty the Snowman?
Santa Claus.
Oh, and why do I meet Santa?
Because it's my childhood memory, because I used to meet Santa Claus when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, I bet we all loved meeting Santa Claus and sitting on his lap.
Yeah,
And tell him what we want for Christmas.
yeah.
And hoping that he would get it for us.
Yep.
Ho ho ho!
Oh, oh, oh.
Thank you, Hotshot.
Welcome to boo.
Hey Ted, would you rather meet Santa Claus or Frosty the Snowman?
Santa Claus.
Oh, you rather meet Santa Claus too?
Yeah,
Okay, thanks Ted.
you're welcome.
Trish, would you rather meet Frosty the Snowman or Santa Claus?
Frosty the Snowman.
Oh, why do I meet Frosty the Snowman?
Because I like his personality and he's funny, so why not?
I guess that's a good reason. Thank you, Trish.
You're welcome.
Steve, would you rather meet Frosty the Snowman or Santa Claus?
I like to meet both.
Oh, you would want to meet both?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we can count that in.
Because that is good.
Huh?
That is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like to see Santa Claus. Ho, ho, ho.
Ho ho ho.
Ho, 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 ho.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Yep, and happy holidays. Brandon, would you rather meet Santa Claus or Frosty the Snowman?
I would rather meet Santa Claus and Frosty the Snowman.
You want to meet both like Steve?
Yes,
And why?
because Santa Claus is the one that always flies his sleigh with the reindeers
Yep, his 9 reindeers.
and
His 9 reindeers.
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen, and Rudolph.
That's right, wow. You managed to name all 9 reindeers.
Yes. And Snowman is always going to be so frosty whenever he sits on top of the roof of the house, he gets so frosty.
Frosty the snowman was a jolly happy soul.
With a corncob pipe and a button nose and two eyes made out of coal.
Well, thank you, Brandon.
You're absolutely welcome.
And that concludes today's Would You Rather. Hope everyone enjoyed. Personally, I can't decide if I would rather meet Santa Claus or Frosty the Snowman because I like them both. But anyway, we are going to wrap up today's Would You Rather. Stay tuned for Friday's Would You Rather and watch to find out what it will be. And until next time.
Ooh, this is a tough one. Frosty's gonna be all about sledding and playing out in the cold. That's kind of tough for me. Santa, you know, I think that'd be pretty cool. I think, well, to be fair, speak of the devil, I mean, Santa. Hello. Oh, yeah, this is the way it goes. I got it. Hey, Santa, how's it going? Yeah, I did hear about Sparkles. I just saw it. I know. I don't know. I know. I thought you were the one that took care of the naughty list. Right. Well, yeah, that's what I thought. I think that he should have to go to the naughty folks and convert them to good folks. Okay, good. All right, well, we'll try. We'll see what he can do. You can deliver the message. I will. Really? I have to deliver the message to Sparkles? I guess if it keeps me on the good list. All right, yes. Okay, thank you, sir. Have a good one. Bye. Yep, I'm gonna have to talk to Sparkles. Make sure that he goes from the naughty list, taking that naughty list that he generated himself, so this is on you, Sparkles, and gonna have to convert those people to good people. Yeah. Oh yeah, and we're gonna have to, document it so that we know that it's actually happening, Sparkles. All right, next up, nostalgia with Zach. Come on, Zach, get me out of this funk of having to work with Sparkles again.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to some more Christmas nostalgia. And today, this is the funniest and most hilarious Christmas movie ever. It has the best actor in it. You know him very well. It is Elf. Now, Elf came out in 2003. That was a really long time ago, right? We're all, some of us weren't even born that day. Well, some of us were born, but we were just babies. But Will Ferrell is a very good actor. He plays him very well and makes the movie more hilarious. And some of the actors are hilarious too. Not as hilarious as Will Ferrell. But that's enough of me talking. Hope you enjoyed this nostalgia.
New Line Cinema presents the story of one elf who's coming home for Christmas.
Boy, can't wait to see my dad. We're gonna go ice skating and eat sugar plums. Sorry!
Now,
I think someone sent you a Christmasgram.
Dad!
We should call security.
Good idea.
I like to whisper too.
Buddy's experiencing a world he never knew existed.
Buddy's your son. What am I gonna do? He's certifiably insane.
Discovering what it takes to fit in. And going where no elf has gone before.
What he needs is to be nurtured. Bring him home. Introduce him to Emily and Michael.
How long do you think you'll be with us?
I was thinking like forever.
He cannot stay here.
We can't just throw him out in the snow.
He loves the snow. He's told me 15 times.
Ow! Son of a nutcracker!
We can take him. Where did you say you were from?
This holiday season,
I think you're beautiful and my tongue swells up when I am around you.
get ready
I planned out our whole day. I thought maybe we could make gingerbread houses and maybe even hold hands.
for a tall tale
How are we gonna get the star on top?
of elfish proportions.
I got it.
Will Ferrell,
Okay, people, Santa's coming to town.
Oh my God! I know him. I know him.
Elf.
We are simpatico on this, Zach. I do like the movie Elf. It's not one that I regularly watch. And this is true not because of this movie in particular, but Will Ferrell's style of comedy is, I like it once. Once I've seen him do something, his jokes for me don't land quite the same. It's kind of like Jim Carrey, except for in The Grinch or in Liar Liar. Yeah, because like the Ace Ventura stuff, that's a one and done for me. I mean, the jokes are funny, but it's like they're so funny and it's so outlandish that it's like it only works once. So Will Ferrell's kind of style of comedy, I love. Him on Saturday Night Live was just, I don't know, it was just amazing. And so, yeah, for me, it's kind of a one and done, yeah, with the Will Ferrell and the Elf. But great movie, I really did like it. So, yeah, there you go. There you go with that. Nice job, Zach. Okay, that is it for Wednesday. It is still cold outside, so make sure you're taking care of yourself, drinking the water, echinacea, whatever you're doing to try and clean and stay healthy, everybody, because we want to be healthy for the holidays. So have a great Wednesday. We'll see you Friday on The Morning Routine. Take care.